Note: this serves as a recap, basically for fun. If I miss anything, let me know. With that being said, I hope you enjoy. Hey guys, I'm here to bring a nutshell version of Final Fantasy 15 comprising of the main game and the DLCs that came along with it, including episode Ardyn. Be in mind that as far as Dawn of the Future goes, I'm going to be skimming over that as I'm patiently waiting for when it's released in English to even go into that. With making that side note of my plans, this may be a several-part thing as there is a lot to go through in the nutshell. So, let's get started. So, there are two versions of episode Ardyn. There's the anime adaptation to where it shows more of what happened, and what the Final Fantasy 15 wiki supports. And then there's the episode Ardyn as a game. I'll be using the main part of the past from the anime adaptation, as the game version of what I'm about to say didn't have so much. Roughly 2,000 years before the main game, Star Scourge already happened, changing people into demons. Two brothers did their way of dealing with the affliction. There was Ardyn, who looked pretty much like a saint, and then there was this dick, Somnus. Ardyn took away the affliction into himself, while Somnus made a human barbecue if he caught wind of the humans turning into demons or have the potential to become them. They were of royal blood, so only one could be king afterward. Anyways, there was this chick named Era who was the first oracle, and Ardyn's fiancée who he met in secret. She did what oracles normally do, which talked to the astrals, and therefore she found out that Ardyn was supposed to be king. But Somnus was being a dick and nosy, found out about it, and then tricked Ardyn. One little fight later between the two brothers, Era got cut down and died. Ardyn got pissed and revealed what he's been hiding throughout the entire time, the Star Scourge. He went to the crystal despite being attacked by Somnus and Gilgamesh and found out the crystal rejected him. Then he lost consciousness. Knowing that Ardyn couldn't die, Somnus locked him up in Angel Guard. Oh, and Gilgamesh? Remember him. He's gonna be a big deal later. Anyway, fast forward to ME 721. Seriously, who comes up with years like this? You know what? Never mind. Back to the nutshell. Fast forward to ME 721, Ardyn was found skewered by... Fucking hell, is that some sort of older Pronto, but is it clone too?
He's alive.
Shit, no, with that voice it's not. It's creepy mad scientist Versiel Basithia. Same dude, but considering that this is years before the main game, a younger, more good-looking version. Also, remember him, he's gonna be a big deal later. Anyways, Versiel had him free from the hellhole of a prison and had him taken away. A few combat tutorials later, Ardyn found out that he had the power to demodify people. One passed-out dream sequence dinner and safe tour later, Versiel showed Ardyn a sleeping Ifrit and wanted to have him take control of a freaking god. Ardyn was against it, but, surprise, Ifrit woke up after fighting Glaives, royal guards, sorry. Anyways, forcing Ardyn to fight and subjugate him. But what that did was show Ardyn that even though Somnus, being a dick, told him that the throne was his and not Ardyn's, it was Ardyn who was meant to be king. One mental step later, and Ardyn decided to believe that being a bad guy wouldn't be so bad after all, and started to plot against the line of Lucis. So he started to help Niflheim in the war. Fast forward to ME 734. Everyone loves celebrations, right? Wrong. The celebration was for the founding of Lucis, courtesy of Somnus. That's right, even when he cut down Ardyn's love, nearly killing his brother, and containing him, he legit took over the throne. Ardyn summoned Ifrit to wreak havoc. Several generator destructions and lots of dead royal guards, and Krasgard later, he met Regis, and dare I say that Regis looked pretty fine in that age. Anyways, they had their fight so Ardyn could wake up Somnus. It turned out to work as Somnus had popped out to prevent Ardyn from doing any more harm to Regis. One intense fight scene and word exchange later, Somnus felt guilty of what happened to Ardyn, but his asking for Ardyn's understanding pissed Ardyn off. Somnus pooped and Ardyn was about to kill Regis. However, he was stopped by Bahamut. Seriously, how many pronunciations does this guy have? Anyways, Bahamut took him to this really pretty yet empty place and told of his fate as a sacrifice to Regis' kid. Hint, hint, hint. Anyways, what do you choose after all this doesn't matter. Still ends the same, but I'll explain. If Ardyn accepts, then that's it. If he denies, then he would get kebabs by a weird copy of Era. Doesn't matter what you pick, because either way, he's screwed. Mentally snapping once again, he made his plan of revenge and killing the kid when the time comes and said fuck it. we're gonna have everlasting darkness. And that's episode Ardyn in a nutshell. If you like this nutshell, please stay tuned for whenever I cover the other parts of the main game and the DLCs. So, yeah. Thanks!